Aloha, it's Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Tuesday's tsunami warning may not have brought damaging waves, but it did expose serious weaknesses in Oahu's evacuation readiness. Gridlocked roads, hours-long commutes, and confusion over safe zones left many stuck in traffic as thousands tried to flee coastal areas. State officials admit the system was overwhelmed, calling it a sobering test of Hawaii's disaster response. DOT leaders say improvements are underway, including better emergency routes, transit options, and communication. While no injuries were reported, lawmakers stressed this was a wake-up call for stronger evacuation planning. Red flag warnings remain in effect across Hawaii as officials urge caution amid high fire risk. Strong winds, dry conditions, and low humidity have created dangerous wildfire conditions, especially in leeward areas. Hawaiian Electric has placed its public safety power shutoff program in watch status, meaning power could be cut in high-risk zones if weather worsens. Officials advise residents to prep emergency supplies, avoid outdoor burning, and stay informed. The Honolulu Fire Department reminds the public that most wildfires are human-caused, and early evacuation is key if you feel unsafe. For updates, visit hawaiianelectric.com or sign up for H&L alerts. The next phase of Honolulu Skyline Rail is on track to open by October 15. The new extension, running from Aloha Stadium past the airport to Kalihi, was delayed 2 weeks due to safety testing and documentation issues. Trial operations are now underway with driverless trains being tested on 5 new miles of track and 4 stations. Hart and Hitachi must meet a 98.5% availability rate over 30 days before opening to riders. Officials say no major issues have occurred so far, and ridership is expected to double once the segment launches. The man who killed 73-year-old Gary Ruby in his Hawaii Loa Ridge home has been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Juan Barron, 26, strangled Ruby in 2022 and buried him in cement in a bathtub. He later hosted parties in the home and used Ruby's car. A plea deal removed the chance of a harsher sentence despite the family's objections. Barron also faced theft and identity theft charges with sentences to run concurrently. The judge followed the agreement, citing risks of trial and lack of credible grounds to withdraw his guilty plea. The wrongful death lawsuit filed by the widow of Lindani Mayeni, a black man fatally shot by Honolulu police in 2021, was dismissed Tuesday. A judge ruled the officers did not act with malice, granting them legal immunity. Mayeni was shot 4 times during a nighttime encounter after an officer allegedly failed to identify himself. The city had rejected a $1.5 million settlement. Prosecutors say the shooting was justified, while the Mayeni family plans to appeal, calling the ruling disappointing and the actions a violation of civil rights. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.